Assalamu alaikum students. In the previous videos I have explained the chapter unit matter, and I hope that will be very clear to you now. Now today we will start the exercise of this unit, and first you have to watch the video and listen it carefully. Then you'll have to solve the exercise in your notebooks. You have done the exercise of unit 1, 2 and 3 in the class with Sir Basit, and now I have explained the unit number 4 matter again, and you'll have to do the exercise in your notebook. So if you see in your book, the first question is what is matter. So as I have explained you that everything on earth is made up of matter, and matter is made up of very tiny particles called atom. Listen it again, that what is matter? Everything on earth is made up of matter, and matter is made up of very tiny particles called atoms. Second question is how many states of matter? Now as you know, there are 3 states of matter. Number 1 solid, number 2 liquid, and number 3 gas. There are 3 states of matter. Number 1 solid, number 2 liquid, and number 3 gas. You can fill these you can write the answers in your booklet, and then you can do the exercise in your neat classwork notebook. Now the third question is how do we learn about matter? So we learn about matter by the movement of tiny particles called atoms. As I have explained you in detail that how the particles move in solids, liquid and gases. So we learn more about matter by the movement of the particles, or by the movement of tiny particles called atoms. Okay, now the fourth question is how can a solid change into a liquid? So as you know, when we heat the solid, it can change into a liquid, or you can write a solid can be changed into liquid by heating. A solid can change into liquid by heating. A solid can change into liquid by heating, or we can change the solid state into a liquid state by heating. Why is solid hard? As I have explained in the lesson unit, that why the solids are hard. In solid, the particles are closely packed together in ordered rows. In solid, the particles are closely packed together in ordered rows. So that's why the solid is hard. That's why the solid is hard, because the particles are very closely packed together and they are arranged in ordered rows. That's why solid is hard. Last question is why does a gas have no fixed shape? In gas, particles are far away and can move freely and can spread easily. That's why gas have no fixed shape. In gases, particles are very closely packed. They have more space. They can move and are spread easily. That's why gases have no fixed shape, or gas has no fixed shape. Then is second question in your book is in the exercise of unit matter is write yes or no. So you have to write yes or no in the blanks. First blank is matter takes up space. Matter takes up space. Yes. The shape of a liquid does not change. No. A solid can flow? No. We cannot see air? Yes. Water is made up of sugar particles? No. Heat can change a solid to a liquid? Yes. Water changes to steam when we put it in the freezer? Water changes into steam when we put it in the freezer? No. Third question is, write solid, liquid or gas in the given spaces. First is, it has a fixed shape. So we know that solids have a fixed shape. So you'll write solid in the first blank. It can move from one place to another. Gas. It is hard. Solids. It takes the shape of the container in which it is kept. Liquid. Its particles are very close together. Solid. Its particles are not very close to each other. Liquid. Its particles are very far apart. Gas. So student, this is all about the exercise of the unit matter, and you'll have to do all these questions in your science notebook, and I'll check your notebooks and I will evaluate on the basis of all these assignments. Thank you.